Okay, so it's Wednesday now, or as I kind of like to call it, Wednesday, just because of it's the funny way on how it's spelled. But it is Wednesday right now, and well, for one, it's time to pack up the cosplays and travel out. So obviously, I said yesterday washouts I had here. I'm actually going to wear this under the bodysuit here. Maybe down in the future I'll actually have like some sort of biker outfit made for it or something, but at this time I'm unsure. Now, helmet is actually in here, but as you can tell the box is kind of damaged. I'm not flipping this because it still has the address on it, but there it is, all the helmet and everything. May show it off a little more once we actually get to the venue. For the most part, these will all be in a tote right here, especially Spyro here. And he was pretty big, and it's quite fascinating when I tried this on for the first time and then wait on him. Believe it or not, it actually was like a couple of hundred to have this mask printed. So it's like, I actually like how it looks. A little breathable hold down there, though it is kind of difficult. It would have been interesting if it was like here, something like that. Maybe a screen painted purple, I don't know. But you match the detail to the OG games. But I think this is actually a model from the, I think it was called the Reignited trilogy? I don't know, I have the OG PS1 games on the PS3 console. Just a matter of digging out the thing, whatever it may be. Anyways. Well, love how he turned out. Yeah, sure, it's a half mask, but it's still enough room for me to wear this thing with the costume, actually pull the hood on, and have this on, kind of sort of covering the head. Tinted eyes, which was also kind of a cool little detail of having this mask is tainted, not tainted, tinted. The whole tinted eyes and everything. Now, the maker of the mask is actually, JM Puppets. JM Puppets, I'm not sure if what happened to the Facebook or not, but he's on TikTok and Instagram at JM Puppets 8. At least that's the name for TikTok. And then Instagram is JM Puppet Props. Now, it was kind of interesting because majority of this guy's work has mostly, surprisingly, has just been on, like, Power Rangers stuff. And so, I go into this cosplay commission group asking about, like, they could go about making this. And, of course, JM Puppets comes up and says, I'll do it. And so he does. Like how the results are, and seeing his resume and it's all the Power Rangers stuff, and it's like, fascinating. It's kind of fascinating. But even he was just like, said it was fun to make the Spyro mask, and of course he'd do it again for like one other person. So, at least it was kind of nice for him to have this in his resume. Well, I guess plan is for packing all this. These will be in a separate tote that'll pretty much be tailing with us. Obviously, both these helmets will be packed in that said tote, but they'll also be heavily wrapped in blankets and bubble wrap, just whatever material we have, just to protect them, because they're pretty fragile material. I can imagine, like, Lord knows how long this had been sitting around for. mean, it's even like that slight point where it's kind of sort of one of the stripes of the cheeks around the helmet for washouts. It's kind of slowly like losing its how do I put it, stickiness, let's say. It's kind of sort of losing that. But I think, like, I don't know if I can even replace the thing, or I have to do something else in general, or just for the most part leave it alone. Well, no. I will not know. But gonna have all this packed up and be setting on the way for convention. Potential plan is either leaving at mountain time, either 10 or 10:30, something along those lines. It's gonna be a real long day of like traveling on the road, but there is actually no. I'll wait till later I'll wait till like the next clip to discuss how I'm gonna sort through this whole traveling montage. Right, so we almost have everything packed up. The only thing we need to do right now is the wings here, and then my mask and my helmet. I'm bringing this just because, just in case I wind up sleeping, I have something to prop against, the window. So something along those lines. The only thing practically I'm in suspense for is what song am I going to use on this trip? Because normally, like, whenever I travel into whatever the nearest town is, nearest city, what have you, I normally have the Spotify playlist on. So it's from that point that it's like a deciding montage. Like, what songs are going to pop up? Is it going to be a production music from a certain little video that some of us may be familiar with? Is it going to be something of a throwback, like say 2015? Or will it be something different? Only one way to find out. Oh my god, no way!